guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. This video is all about the Jenni Kayne Cocoon cardigan. Cashmere Cocoon cardigan. So I've gotten lots of DMs and questions about this cardigan, and I thought I'd put together a video sort of assembling all my thoughts into one sort of tidy, hopefully helpful review for you guys. I think I've gotten lots of questions about this cardigan because it's expensive. And people, when we spend a lot of money on one garment, we do our research. I don't know about you, but I definitely scour YouTube when I am thinking about a bag or certain jeans, and I love to see reviews and hear people talk about why they chose it or maybe even why they don't like it. So spoiler alert though, I do like this. So I'm going to tell you all my thoughts about that. And I'm even going to try it on under coats because I got this in June. So I've been wearing it for about 3 months and I have yet to put it to the coat test. So I'm going to test it later on in this video. So why did I buy this cardigan? It's funny because I kind of had sworn I never would buy any sweaters at this price point because it just felt too expensive to me and I couldn't see myself doing that. But over time, it just seemed like the better option, the best option really for what I was looking for. I like to have a couple cardigans in my rotation to wear over clothes because it's cold here, and I have a house from the 1960s that I love, but it's cold in my house too. So I wear sweaters at home for a better part of the year. And this particular cardigan jumped out to me because of the oatmeal color. I have not been able to find one in this shade that goes with all the white that I love to wear. The one I used to have and wear was too cool for me, and it looked too gray, and I cannot wear light gray. It just doesn't agree with my skin tone. So I opted for the sweater because of the oatmeal color. And then the second thing that drew me into this sweater is the fitted arms. So the arms on this guy are, I wouldn't quite say fitted, but they're not as bulky as some of my other sweaters. And it probably helps that the actual fiber itself is not super thick, like the actual knit. I mean, it's very warm and cozy, but it's not bulky. So it's pretty easy to wear all during the winter. I like the idea of the semi-fitted shapes, but the extra large, extra size, oversized torso, which is super appealed to me and I really like about this sweater. Actually, let me just see if I can back up a little bit and give you guys a look at how it looks. And just for reference, I'm wearing a size small. I typically wear a medium and I sized down one time, but I could have even sized down 2 times. So that's just something to think about. As always, I suggest reading the garment measurements on the website. That will help you out. So I'm just gonna back up here. Hopefully you can still see me. Hopefully I'm still in focus. But you kind of see how it looks. I have yet to actually wear this buttoned up, but I definitely intend to this winter. So here's the fullness. I probably won't wear it buttoned up with my big baggy jeans that I'm wearing today. But I just wanted to give you a look at the cardigan. So here I'm going to unbutton it. This is how I've been wearing it mostly. So, like that. Another quick note about the fit of this cardigan. So as I said, I have the small and the arms are more fitted, but when I pull the sleeves up like that, they just kind of creep right back down because the arms aren't fitted enough on me. So if you want your arm sleeves to stay up, I would definitely size down 2 times. I do think that as the weather gets colder and I'm wearing long sleeves or button-ups or whatever, I do think that it will be nicer to have a little bit more sleeve room for layering. So one of the things that I really like about this sweater is that it really fits my sort of throw and go wardrobe lifestyle. Now, I love style and I love styling things and I love a well-styled outfit, but I don't always want to feel like I'm dressing in an ensemble. Sometimes I just want to feel like casual throw and go. Honestly, that's probably 60 to 70% of my life is like outfits that are like throw and go, throw and go. So I'm talking like, a great pair of jeans, your favorite t-shirt, a cardigan, some hoops, and some sneakers, just kind of items that you love and just throw them all together and they work. So that's one thing I really like about this sweater. It's sort of really meshed really well with all my throw and go favorite items, and it's risen to the top of my wardrobe, really, it's in maybe the top, 10% of things I love and that are great for throwing and going. So like if I was gonna take a trip or go anywhere, I would definitely bring this sweater because I wear it so much. I even sometimes wear this sweater in the morning when I'm drinking my coffee over my pajamas. It's super cozy and warm, and it's just so soft. Did I mention that it's 100% cashmere and it's really soft? If I didn't mention that, please forgive me if I didn't mention that earlier. It's extremely soft. So, but back to travel though. I really like this sweater because it's a fantastic piece for traveling. Not that I travel a lot, but I'll go overnight to my parents' house or go wherever. And my chunkier sweaters, one sweater would easily take up half a carry-on or like an entire tote bag. So what's really great about this is I can kind of fold it up and roll it up and it doesn't take up nearly as much room. So if I did any major traveling or any little traveling, I would probably take this. Another great thing about cashmere is that I've truly learned it's a year-round fiber. In the summer, it's very breathable, and so I had several like cool mornings, and this was the first thing I reached for because it's light. It doesn't weigh you down. And wool is like that too. I love how it doesn't feel heavy on you, but wool is definitely warmer. It breathes, but cashmere seems to breathe a little bit more. I don't know. I think it's because it's not as chunky as a knit. But so far, this has been so great to wear in many different temperatures. One thing people often ask about in regards to this sweater, or really any sweater that they're investing in, is does it pill? And yes, it pills. Honestly, I haven't had this long enough to see it pill a ton, but there's just a little bit, not too much. But it's nothing that some regular maintenance with a sweater comb won't take care of. So I guess you can choose to have a couple of mindsets around sweaters. If you don't like pilling, then don't buy a lot of natural fibers or 100% natural fibers, unless you're getting cotton. Cotton rarely pills. But I would say a lot of wool does pill, and that's not a super deal breaker for me because I love wool and cashmere so much. It's worth it to me to have like a once a season sort of maintenance on my sweater, to use a comb and take the pills off and then continue to be able to wear the sweater that I really like. But if pills really bug you, I can imagine that this will continue to get some over time. So it's just part of the nature of wearing sweaters. All right, now it's time for the coat test. I'm gonna go grab a few of my coats and try them on with the sweater, and we'll see if it passes the coat test. Can I wear it underneath the coat? We'll see. I'll be right back. I'm back. Look at that, the magic of video editing. So I grabbed a few coats. Now, mind you, I didn't grab any coats that were more fitted because obviously a Cocoon style sweater is not going to fit very well under a fitted coat. So I have a few jackets that I have intentionally bought larger over the years so that they could hopefully accommodate some of my winter sweaters. So let's try this out. All right, wow. So this is my Everlane anorak from a few years ago. I think it's a size small. They don't make this anymore, but they have a newer version of it. And it's an oversized jacket, and it does fit oversized, and it fits quite comfortably over the sweater. It feels a little bit, sorry, there's probably gonna be a lot of noise from this coat. It fits like I can feel like a little bit of bunching under my arms, but not nearly enough to make it too uncomfortable to wear. So if it was a rainy day, I could put this on and be okay. Cool. All right, moving on. So this is a padded rain jacket by the brand Bernardo. It's a women's large. Again, I like to buy my jackets a little bit oversized so they can accommodate, and this one actually does quite well too. I do feel a little bit more bunchiness under the arms because of the padding of this coat, but it definitely is, it's not a deal breaker for me. Do this, do that, and be on my way. This one feels pretty good too. All right, I have one last coat to try. This is my Everlane wool Cocoon coat, which I've had for several years now, and I think they were still selling them kind of recently. I don't know if they're making any more this season. I haven't seen their fall coats yet, but they might still have some of these on their website. I love this. It fits great. I can't even tell. There's zero bunching, probably because you've got sort of that drop seam here and here, and the cardigan fits very easily under that. So it's clearly a very, very wearable, layerable cardigan. How great is that? So here are some of my final thoughts on this sweater. Obviously, you guys know I like it, but the big, I think, pain point here is the high price point. So if you plan on investing in a sweater and you are going to buy this one, make sure you sign up for their email list, and then you can get a 15% off code if you've never ordered from the company before. So just a little tip there. My philosophy on shopping is I try to buy fewer items, but better items. One of the ways that helps me not buy too much is that the nicer items are obviously like, they're expensive. So I don't buy a bunch, I just buy one or two. So in this case, this is probably like the most expensive like single item of clothing I bought that was not boots. And so far I'm really happy with it. Oh, another thing I wanted to say in the video, and I forgot to say earlier on, is that this style has been around for a few years from this particular maker, and I've noticed when makers or brands keep a style around for year after year, that's a good sign. That's a good sign that it's well constructed or well designed. People keep buying it, people still like it, and overall usually it's just a good sign that it's a great versatile item. All right, that's a wrap for today. I hope this video was helpful. If you are researching the Jenni Kayne Cocoon cardigan, if you have questions down below, feel free to leave them for me. And of course, I linked to this sweater in the description box. If you use my link and make a purchase, I will make a commission at no extra charge for you. Those are affiliate links. But most importantly, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel if you like this video. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys next time.